And when we first came here 5 years ago now, or coming up to 5 years ago, one of the first things that I did was I wanted to plant an orchard and get something growing there, because when you plant trees for an orchard, it can take anything from between 3 to 5 years for you to start getting meaningful harvests. And as well as the orchard, I planted these guys here. Oops, I'm falling off. So this line here, going right up to there, are Aronia shrubs. Now, I really didn't know what they were until recently, and that is all thanks to me buying a couple of punnets of labelled organic apricots and another punnet of nectarines to bring them home and discover half of them were rotten. And it got me thinking, well, if that's the case, and I can't rely on a shop to get the product that I might be looking for, grow them yourself. So I started investigating with the help of Gerald, and Gerald's going to help us out again in a minute when we talk more about these particular shrubs. Now, the reason why I've rediscovered these guys is because I wanted to find other fruits and berries that I can grow in our garden. And as you know, I've planted up some tayberries and raspberries recently, but I want to get some more, as well as those nectarines and apricots. And so Gerald led me to this. Now, I didn't really know what this was when I planted it. The lady of the house said it was a good idea, so in they went, no problem whatsoever. But I kind of forgot all about them. Let's have a look a bit more into these guys, if I can get myself up off here without falling over. And we'll give you a bit of a close-up. So let's have a look around to the side of this. Now, you might remember that last year I put a fence across the back of these, and it was to stop the dog from wanting to play in the vegetable patch. But having discovered what these guys are, I've had to move the fence temporarily back to gain access back into these shrubs here. Now, they're not any old shrub like I thought they might have been, and so moving the fence back, clearing the growth that we had, and exposing not the root ball but the base of each of these shrubs, I can now mulch these with compost, give them plenty of water and look after them. But the thing is, they've been in here for 4 years and I've neglected them, but they've survived. They're strong things. Now let's have a quick look at a video that's going to give you more information about these things, and perhaps why you might want to think about growing them yourself, because they're certainly well worthwhile doing. So let's take a look.
Now let me tell you about a rather remarkable fruit. It's called the Aronia berry, also known as the chokeberry. These berries are a true treasure for any garden. They are incredibly hardy plants, demanding little fuss from gardeners. In return, they offer beautiful spring flowers and dark, nutritious berries in autumn. Aronia berries are both productive and ornamental. Imagine clusters of white or pale pink blossoms in late spring, attracting bees and other pollinators. By late summer, you have rich, dark purple or almost black berries. The autumn foliage can be stunning, a blaze of reds and oranges. Growing Aronia is like planting your own little health supplement. It's a wonderful feeling to harvest something so beneficial from your garden. The Aronia berry could be just the thing for your garden. The Aronia berry has a fascinating history. Its story begins in North America, where it is a native plant. Indigenous peoples used the berries for food and medicinal purposes. They dried the berries for winter, providing vital nutrition when other foods were scarce. The berries were also used to make dyes. In the early 20th century, Aronia berries traveled to Eastern Europe and Russia. There, they flourished, recognized for their hardiness and nutritional qualities. They became popular fruit crops in countries like Poland and Russia. For many years, Aronia berries remained obscure in other parts of the world. But things are changing as people seek out nutrient-dense foods. Today, Aronia berries are experiencing a global resurgence. Their cultivation is spreading to many new countries. This renewed interest is driven by a greater understanding of their health benefits. It's a story of resilience, much like the plant itself. Let's delve into why Aronia berries are considered a powerhouse of health. They have incredibly high antioxidant levels, particularly anthocyanins and proanthocyanidins. These antioxidants help protect our bodies from damage caused by free radicals. Aronia berries can support our immune system, bolstering our body's natural defenses. They may also help balance blood sugar levels by improving insulin sensitivity and slowing sugar absorption. Aronia berries are a good source of vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and fiber. Some studies suggest benefits for cardiovascular health and anti-inflammatory effects. Growing them in your garden means direct access to this natural goodness. You can pick them fresh and know exactly what you're getting. It's a truly rewarding experience, connecting your gardening efforts to your well-being. One of the most appealing things about Aronia berries is how easy they are to grow. They are not fussy plants and don't demand constant attention. They are incredibly hardy, tolerating very cold temperatures. Aronia bushes are also tolerant of poorer soils, whether sandy, clay, acidic, or slightly alkaline. They make a lovely addition to any garden landscape with their spring flowers, summer foliage, and autumn colors. Aronia berries offer a fantastic combination of low maintenance and high reward. They don't suffer from many pests or diseases, often growing without chemical sprays. It's a plant that pretty much looks after itself once established. For gardeners looking for a productive, attractive, and trouble-free shrub, the Aronia berry is well worth considering. It's a plant that works hard for you, providing beauty and bounty with minimal fuss. A true gardener's friend. Give it a try and you won't be disappointed. To get the best from your Aronia bushes, understand their preferred growing conditions. They thrive in full sun but can tolerate partial shade. Aronia berries are incredibly cold hardy, withstanding temperatures down to -40 degrees Celsius. When planting more than one bush, allow about 1.5 to 2 meters between plants. Maintenance is straightforward, with minimal feeding and pruning required. A light application of compost or balanced organic fertilizer in spring is usually sufficient. Prune in late winter or early spring, removing dead or damaged branches. Mature Aronia bushes are drought tolerant, though young plants need regular watering. Birds love Aronia berries, so consider netting the bushes as the berries ripen. It's a small price to pay for such a wonderful harvest. Aronia bushes are forgiving plants, tolerating a range of conditions. They are a stress-free addition to the garden. There are a few different types of Aronia berries. The most well-known is the black chokeberry, famed for its high antioxidant levels. Its berries are dark purple, almost black, with a strong, tart flavor. The red chokeberry produces bright red berries that persist into winter. The purple chokeberry is a natural hybrid with dark purplish berries. Specific cultivars like Viking or Nero are known for their large fruit size and productivity. Aronia berries are incredibly versatile in the kitchen. They make wonderful jams, jellies, and syrups. They can be juiced, added to pies, crumbles, muffins, and smoothies. Aronia berries freeze exceptionally well, allowing you to enjoy their goodness all year round. Simply spread them on a tray to freeze individually, then transfer them to bags for later use. This way, you can enjoy their goodness all year round. The Aronia berry is a truly remarkable plant. It offers a combination of ornamental beauty and significant health benefits. It graces your garden with lovely spring flowers, lush summer foliage, and spectacular autumn color. All the while, it produces incredibly nutritious berries. Growing Aronia is like planting your own superfruit. It's a direct connection to nature's pharmacy. Aronia bushes are resilient and adaptable, tolerating a range of conditions. They are not plagued by many pests or diseases, making them a stress-free addition to the garden. In conclusion, the Aronia berry deserves a prominent place in our gardens and on our tables. It offers beauty throughout the seasons and a bountiful harvest of healthy berries. If you're looking for a new plant to introduce to your garden, I wholeheartedly recommend the Aronia berry. It's a plant that will reward you for years to come.
So there you go, you've got a lot more information now about these guys. And what I suddenly realised, and I'm kicking myself for not knowing more about them up until now, is that so many people look at the idea of growing, say, blueberries. Now, if these are much better than a blueberry nutritionally wise, then that's got to be a good thing. But the thing about blueberries is that you need to have an acidic soil, whereas with these guys, you don't. So that's another massive plus for these things. And like I say, they're looking pretty healthy now, bearing in mind they've been here for 3 or 4 years and I've done nothing to them. I feel so bad, but looking at this, they're looking really good. Now let's get in a little bit closer to one of them. And as you can see, the berries have started to form. Now what I like about this is that if this has the potential to produce, let's just say 5 kilos of berries per plant, then with 11 plants in here, I've got the potential of growing in excess of 50 kilos of these berries. Well, let's see how we get on during the year, because now that I know about it, these boys are going to get some proper maintenance now. So let's just see. Hopefully those chickens in the background might be a little bit quieter when I harvest them. It's amazing that from buying a couple of punnets of rough old nectarines and apricots, I've rediscovered these guys, and I'm really excited to see what we're going to get out of them this year. Ryder still hasn't got the ability to get into the vegetable patch, and you might be looking at all that thinking that looks a bit overgrown, but trust me, there's method in my madness. Now, I hope you got something out of that video, and if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, or even better, subscribe. But for now, take care, and I'll catch up with you very soon.